Right, 2 weeks worth of boxing results, let's crack on. English super middleweight contender Zach Parker scored a 10-round decision of a former WBA world champion Tyron Zeuge. Parker largely outmaneuvered, outboxed and outworked Zeuge. However, the German looked ominously strong throughout the contest. He dropped Parker in round 2 after hitting him with a short right hook and then bundling him over to the canvas and pressed the action for the rest of the fight. However, Parker was a clear winner in this one. Scores of 96-94, 97-92 and 98-91. Zeuge is a gatekeeper these days. Parker will be disappointed with his performance, although he did get 10 good rounds in. WBO number 11, Dennis McCann, now 15 wins, 1 draw, 8 knockouts. Won a 12-round decision over Brad Strand, 11 wins, 1 loss. Good movement by McCann, who dropped Strand in round 2 and went on to win easily on points, scores of 116, 111, 116, 112 and 118, 111. Only in the later rounds did Strand make this competitive. He really needed to trade more with Dennis the Menace. Performance of the night has to go to Liam Davies. The super bantamweight rose to 16 wins, no losses, 8 knockouts and scored a spectacular second-round KO over Erik Ayala. An uppercut followed by a left hook dropped Ayala. Davies looks super sharp in this one and is surely a real threat to any of the world super bantamweights. British middleweight boss Nathan Heaney, now 18 wins, no losses, 1 draw, held on to his championship with a 12-round draw over Brad Pauls. The extraordinarily popular Heaney had the crowd in the palm of his hand from his entrance, and he gave them plenty of excitement. Heaney boxed well from range, scoring with jabs and right crosses. He's a limited performer, but he's extraordinarily gritty. Pauls forced the action and landed the bigger shots, but the two would trade freely at times. The last few rounds were very exciting. Scorecards 116-113 Healy, 115-114 Pauls, and 114-140. Heaney retains the British crown. A rematch will be in the works. The juggernaut Joyce, now ranked number 12 in the world by the WBC, was back in action. Joyce came in at career high 286 pounds as he squared off against domestic level fighter Kash Ali. Joyce slowly bludgeoned Ali into defeat. Ali could land punches, especially the overhand right, but he didn't have the power to hurt Joyce. Eventually Joyce dropped Ali late in the 10th round with just 7 seconds to go, and that was that. Joyce again showed that he has power late in the fight, but he also showed that he's extremely slow, extremely plodding, extremely ponderous, and absolutely wide open. Unbeaten WBA number 4 lightweight Floyd, Kid Austin Schofield, 17 wins, no losses, 12 knockouts, won a 5th round disqualification over Esteuri Suero, 13 wins, 2 losses. Suero was deducted a point for fouls in round 2 and 4, and disqualified in round 5 for a low blow. Schofield had the advantage. He looked much the faster, sharper fighter, but unfortunately for him, he suffered a cut over his eye courtesy of a headbutt. In a lightweight title eliminator, William Zepeda, now 30 wins, no losses, 26 knockouts, put a 4-round beatdown on Maxi Hughes. Zepeda's non-stop punching up close and from mid-range, especially his body shots, absolutely destroyed Hughes. Hughes didn't have the power to keep Zepeda off, and he didn't have the movement to avoid him. Very impressive performance by Zepeda, who looked like an absolute Mexican threshing machine in there. Meanwhile, Maxi's good run at top level comes to an end. Maybe retirement beckons for the Yorkshireman. On St. Paddy's Day, Whyte was back in action. Whyte, who lost out on that big fight with Anthony Joshua due to a failed drug test, the second major one of his career, returned to stop Christian Hammer in 3 rounds. Typical performance by Whyte, who looked strong and landed some good, heavy clubbing shots to head and body, and Hammer retired on his corner at the end of 3. Elsewhere, unbeaten super welterweight Ishmael Davies, 13 wins, no losses, 6 knockouts, scored a 12-round decision over Troy Williamson in a final eliminator for the British title, scores of 117-111, 116-112 and 116-112. Super lightweight prospect Campbell Hatton, the son of Ricky, suffered his first defeat, losing a 10-round decision to Jimmy Joe Flint, now 14 wins, 1 loss, 2 draws, 3 knockouts. Flint retained his Central Area titles, scores of 98-92, 97-94, 97-95. He was just a more consistent fighter. Campbell had his moments with some explosive punching, but was largely outboxed and outworked. WBO female welterweight champion Sandy Ryan, now 7 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, battered 2-division world champion Terry Harper over 4 one-sided rounds. Ryan was too strong. She walked through Harper, landing heavy shots. After 4 one-sided rounds, the bout was rightly stopped. And in an extremely impressive performance, unbeaten super lightweight Dalton Thunder Smith, 16 wins, 12 knockouts, scored a sudden 5th round knockout of a 3-time world title challenger Jose Zepeda to claim the WBC Silver Championship. It was a competitive fight until Smith showed his power in round 5, connecting with a right hand to the stomach that puts Zepeda down on the canvas for the count. Delayed reaction. Great punch by Smith, great performance. What do you think, fight fans? Have I missed any major encounters? Please like and subscribe.